This problem from the ESAT Maths 1 entrance exam looks like a mess, but it hides a beautiful equation. A square piece of metal has a semicircular piece cut out of it as shown. Let's highlight the key words, square and semicircular. The area of the remaining metal is 100. Find an expression for the length of the side of the square. In the ESAT Maths 1 exam, we get various options to choose from here. We need to find the right answer. Let's start by drawing a diagram. We don't know what the radius of this circle is, so I'm going to call that x. And because the diameter of the circle is the same as the side length of the square, well, the diagonal would be 2x. So too would be the side length of the square. So we've let x be the radius of the circle, and our goal is to work out what 2x equals. We want to find the side length of the square. We notice that the area remaining is equal to the area of the square, before we cut the piece out, minus the area of the semicircle that's been cut out. The area remaining was 100, we were told that in the question. The square has dimensions 2x by 2x, it's a square, the side lengths are the same. So the area is 2x multiplied by itself, 2x all squared. To find the area of the semicircle, we use pi r squared, but r, the radius, is x. So it's pi x squared, but remember we've got a semicircle, half of a full circle, so we have this half here. Next, we can simplify this by squaring the 2 to get 4 and squaring the x to get 4x squared. Let's get rid of this fraction to simplify. We can multiply all three things by 2 to end up with this equation. We're trying to work out what x equals, therefore to work out what 2x equals. So let's notice that this term and this term have x squared in common, so we can factor that out as a common factor. Then we can divide by this bracketed term to make x squared the subject. To get rid of the square, we can take a square root of both sides. Normally we'd need to worry about plus or minus signs, but here we know it's just a length, so it's just positive square root. Now, because of the way the answers were written, none of them actually have a square root of 200 in them. In fact, we can simplify that part. We know that 200 is 100 times 2. So root 200 is root 100 times root 2. And what is the square root of 100? Well, that's 10. So I can rewrite that part, and what have I got left over? Well, 2 over this 8 minus pi. So I can combine those into one single square root here. Remember what our goal was. Our goal was to work out what 2x equals. So if we know that x is this, if we multiply both sides by 2, we get 20 at the front. And that's the first answer that we had on our list here.